Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the ASTRO Circuit Season 6 Midweek number 2, brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by ASTRO. I'm Myksta, joined by lachdog, and this is our round 1 match, Power Gaming taking on Conquer. We're on Domination, Octane, and lachdog. What's your first impressions of these two teams?
Haven't seen a lot of really both of these teams play together, but in the limited time I've seen these players, they have impressed me with the way they go about it. So we'll see how well they go up against each other, how they match up as Glazer, he tries to pick up a couple of kills there in mid. We'll jump on board with Spartan. He's only got one cap, but he's in a good spot here up in top pawn, trying to pick up a couple of kills. But at the moment, they just don't look like they're getting the crosses right onto that B flag. And all four of them were up, but they just allowed the other team to jump on it and get that capture.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be going onto this B flag at the moment to try and get a couple of caps on in, but they did lose that C flag control. So one of their players is having to rotate back, and that is Spartan. There is one player waiting there for him, but they still have that B side, and they've got also a player pushing on up. And of course, I believe that is Glazer. No, it's Pixar who's pushed on up over to the A side. As you see, Spartan falling over onto the C. So they'll start these captures. Each and every one of these flags was at a contested state, mostly going over into the neutralized position and then being captured. But right now, A and B flag are in control of Team Power, and a C flag in control of Conquer.
Yeah, Power, they rotated nicely. They got the flip of spawn. They started over on that C flag now. Obviously, they've got the A and B, and that's what they seem to have wanted to or get the spawns on that side of the map. They want that power position of the bus just to kill anyone that tries to go near that B flag. They can also use those tanks to their advantage, as we see Pixar just sitting up here as he tries to get some shots on. He gets some tags. He will pick up the kill in the end. He's currently on a 5 streak with 4 kills, 2 deaths, 2 captures as well. As he sees another one on that bus, runs out of ammo. Now he's got to use that vector to try and rotate around towards A, as they are trying to push over towards this bus side. But at the moment, it just looks like not a lot happening, and Pixar picking up a double. Power just shutting down any pushes that the other team trying to make.
Yeah, and I mean, Pixar's just searching around for ammo right now. He stayed alive that long that he isn't running out of primary ammo for a lot of his weapons that he's actually seen. You see him rocking the Remington right here, and he's going to be pushing on up, still trying to defend over on this B side. Now, I want to stay on board with him, but we'll swap on over quickly to the opposing team. Now, we're seeing Conquer. You got Sheems here on your screen. There's one going to be contesting at double Humvees, and unfortunately, will get taken down by Spartan. As you see, Herney now has got the call out that there is a player there, but will he see him in time? I believe he spotted him. Regardless, the player spotted him first. That'll be Spartan picking off that second kill. Now, Pixar still alive, taking down more kills as he goes along. Sheem's going to be rotating over, sees the shots, but the head glitch on the blue dumpster is too strong for him at the moment. Swapping over to Pixar quickly, as he has 2 players going to contest him. Will he be able to pick off one? He gets the second one as well. Getting the double kill, putting himself onto it, 11 strike. Now he gets a couple of pre-shots out, just in case there was another player there, but there wasn't. Now coming out of gas will be all 4 players from the team of Conquer, and they're going to be trying to go over onto this B dom side. Now it is going to be contested. You see him pushing on up to try and contest this one. Pre-shots going out. The players aren't there at the moment. You got his teammates there as well, picking off these kills. And I mean, the scoreline doesn't show as much of a domination of what it actually is, but in the kills department, Pixar and his team Power, they're just going through everyone right here, not being able to be stopped.
Yeah, 10-2, and you just got to say that it doesn't really look like the team of Conquer has anything to get back into this one. They have rotated nicely around to the A flag. I believe that's Pixel who's done that. He's got the neutralizer now. He's waiting for a couple of kills. Needs to turn around though. There's a player just to his left. But at the moment, it just seems like the team of Power, they have been able to control that B flag for the entire game. Now they're going to go and rotate around and get that C flag. They've got A back as well, so now they've got a triple cap locked in. And it's going to be up to Pixel at the moment here on this A flag. He gets 1 kill. No one there to contest him from Power, but they don't really need to. They're just going to sit back. They're going to pick off any crosses across mid and keep control of that 2 flag advantage.
And you're going to be seeing with Pixel rotating on down. We'll see over onto this B side. He wants to get it and end the half with a triple cap. Now, he started this capture. He sees another one. We'll be able to pick off that kill. Now, his teammates were trying to defend over in the C, but they will end that. They will end that one quite shortly there from Power Gaming, taking out that flag back. But still, they're in the half with 2 flags to 1. Now, you mentioned a bit earlier that they didn't really seem like they were coming back into this one. Well, to me, this really seems like that was the momentum break that they really needed to try and make something happen. Now, the score is 96 points to 59, so they still have a little bit of a score difference to try and catch back on up into as my Avast goes off in the background. But, you know, that they have a little bit of catching up to do, but with that little bit of a momentum break that they did at the end, I can definitely see them trying to catch back up, but Power really can't afford to slip up. They've got a bit of a lead, and they need to hold it.
Yeah, that's right, 37 points, and the way they're playing, especially with the kills, 12 and 5 for Pixar, 10 and 9, Invincible, Spartan, 13 and 8, 7 and 10 for Glazer, but the rest of his team are just doing the work in terms of kills, and they are just shutting anything that Conquer try and do, and as long as they can keep doing that, then they really don't have a chance to come back here, Conquer, but they've got the first 3 kills of the half, and if they can keep pushing through and get on this B flag, and get that capture, then they can start working their way back into this match. As Spartan, he tries to poke out of top hotel there. Invincible picks up 1. There's still a player on that B flag, and it gets captured. And it looks like the triple cap was going to be taken by the team of Conquer, but unfortunately they won't be able to get it. They got to neutralize those, so Power, they had to go back and attempt to recapture A, which just took a bit of time off them pushing that B flag. Now it looks like Conquer, they've got the 2 flag advantage in their control. If they can hold it for most of the half, they'll get back into this one pretty easily. But it just seemed like Power, they had the better shots in the first half, but will that turn around? We'll find out with Herney, bro. He's on a 3 streak, just pushing up, trying to get around this A flag as he gets some shots out. Not able to get a kill, but he's just in a good spot here to make a push onto A.
We'll see if he'll do just that. He sees one on blue dump, but his teammate picks off that kill first. Now, Pixel makes it a double kill by taking out Spartan and Invincible. They're over onto this A flag. They're going to start getting that one secured, but they still have a key player in a good position over near pawn. That was actually Hooks, who takes down one. He'll pick up a weapon there, but he'll pick off another kill, but then get taken down, unfortunately. Now, B flag is still contested. They're trying to get these shots left, right, and center. Unfortunately, they're a little bit slow on that. They were shooting through the smoke, and they didn't pick off the kill until it was into a neutralized position. So that B flag is at a neutralized state, but they are picking off these kills around the 18-wheeler to allow them to go ahead and get this cap. Once again, there's 2 of them there. They're able to actually secure that flag. There you go. Another kill over onto the 18-wheeler by Sheems to actually pick off that kill and allow his team to pick off that flag cap. Now, while the bodies might be dropping here for a lot of these players, it doesn't seem to really be phasing Herney, because him and one of his teammates, I believe it is Pixel, are over onto the C flag. They've got that capture, and this is what I was talking about coming back into this map, because it's map 1. They were in a little bit of a score difference, and now they've gotten a triple cap when they're 20 points behind.
Yeah, that's right, and they're just going to keep building that lead as Hooks. He was able to, building back on the lead that the team of Power do have at the moment. They're losing A, but it doesn't worry them, because they're going to keep getting those points until that neutralize happens, and even then they've still got 2 flags to 1, so they're going to get even closer, and there's only 9 points in the game at the moment as Pixel just gets a shot right there onto Invincible. Glazer gets 1, but he gets taken down in reply. Pixel now pushing right up on this A flag, trying to get 1. He does. There's a player behind him, though. He'll get taken down, and now it just looks like the team of Conquer, they're happy to just sit back, except for Herney, who's pushed up into Motel. They're trying to get this spawn trap over near this strip club site. If they can lock it in, they can lock in yet another triple cap, then they should be able to get really a long way in front, and at the moment they're only 2 points down, but if this triple cap gets locked in, then they are really going to put the pressure on Power to do something in this last minute and a half.
I mean, for Pixar, he's been doing great, but his team really needs to help support him in this stage, because, I mean, he's going 21 and 11. He's got 7 caps for himself as well. And there you go. There's another kill to add to the total. There's another one, and he can't even get the third because his teammate picks him up first. So that's what we were talking about. That's what Power needed to do to catch back up here, and they've now got 2 flags of their own. So they've decided, okay, you know what, 3.5 minutes into the second half, let's try pull the figure out and make something happen. They're down by a couple of points, but it is still 138 to 136. 2 points the difference with 65 seconds remaining. This is the moment for either of these 2 teams. This is the make or break moment here, and I'm just on board with Pixar because he's the one making it for his team.
Yeah, he is. We'll jump on board now with Invincible, who's going to try and get that nade over to A. And both teams know they only need 2 caps to 1 to get this game. So neither of them are going to be going for a triple cap. They're both going to be trying to just get 2 flags to 1 and get that win. At the moment, it just looks like Conquer. They know they only need 1 flag and a neutral flag, but at the moment they don't have that power of being able to get that capture. 145 to 146, 30 seconds left to go there. The scores are equal. Myksta has pushed right up onto that A flag, and it looks like he's going to go for this neutralize. They're a point in the lead, and now it's the team of Conquer not getting any points. Pixel picks up that kill, and it looks like he's going to try and secure this B flag. They've got the neutralize, they've got the capture, they've got the capture of A as well. 4 points is the difference, but it's not going to be enough, or is it? 153 to 150, and it's going to be close, but no cigar for the team of Conquer. They just miss out by 2 points there in the end. Power, they got off to a good start in the first half, but gee, Conquer almost stole that one in the second.
I mean, almost, it just seems like it's not the right word for it, because it was that close for this game. And as you can see there by the final score, 154 to 152. Both stages of both of these halves, we had these teams going head to head. We had leads, we had comebacks, and this was the best map to start off things with. Map number 1, Domination Octane. Now it's going to bring Power Gaming up 1-0 in the series scoreline. Now what that means, we're going to be seeing an S&D Freight up next, and lachdog with that S&D Freight really puts the pressure on for Conquer, because they are 1 map away from getting eliminated, or 1 map away from getting the 2-map comeback.
Yeah, that's right, and you really don't want to be 1 map down in a 3-map series, obviously. So that the closeness to the first map will give them a bit of confidence that they know they can beat this team of Power. But having to come back from 1 map down, you got to get that search and destroy on Freight. It'll be interesting to see whether they have the ability to take that one out. And I'm not really sure what to expect from either of these 2 teams on Freight. Haven't seen really a lot of them play that particular map, so it will be yeah, as I said, interesting to see what they pull out in the first couple of rounds.
It will be, and I mean, it is going to be an S&D, so, you know, we're back to our basics. The teams have been playing this game type for a very long time now, and, I mean, I can't really pick which team I can see taking this one out, but what I do want to note is, every single time on an S&D that we see Power Gaming play, we always have Invincible with the scope, and he always goes off. So I definitely think he's going to be a player to look out for.
Yeah, he is, and as I said, it'll be interesting to see which type of cross he tries to go for with that scope, whether he's going to go straight up onto the containers and try and get that cross, or whether he's going to go Porter, try and get someone across on red roof, second red, or depending on where he goes, maybe even going into white, trying to take out that top red player, and so they can get the bomb down quickly. So a couple of spots that he might take that scope to, and as I said, we'll have to find out hopefully on their round, on their attack, but we'll see who ends up on Ghost, who ends up on Feds.
Yeah, and we'll actually be loading up on this map now. Now, lachdog, if you had to give me one opening play that you think the attacking team will do, which I believe will be Conquer up first, as it should be their hosted map, what do you think is going to happen?
I think when you come out, especially when you're down, you want to make a statement in the first round. So Conquer, I reckon for them to try and get some momentum, get some, a chance, give them a chance at winning this one and making it to 1-1. They're going to want to make a quick play straight onto that A bomb, trying to get the bomb down within the first 20, 30 seconds, and then try and work from there. And as I said, maybe get a couple of crosses with a Remington across into red from that white side to make sure that no one's able to take out that bomb planter. So we'll see if that happens. It looks like they've got 3 submachine guns, so they should be looking to go quickly. And Pixel with that Remington will be the one trying to cover him on the cross.
And there we go, loading up into this map. Game sounds coming in there as well. We'll jump on board with the bomb carrier. That's going to be Herney here. Hooks is actually going to be running on point. And as you mentioned, they do want to be going for most likely a fast play here, rocking those submachine guns. Now you see the smokes coming out for cover. It does look like they're very, very edgy towards this A bomb site. Now you see them already. The bomb carrier is on the bomb itself. Sheems will take out the first kill of the round in red. There's another one in the back of Bricks there, as you're going to be seeing Pixel looking around as well over into top rollers. You got Hooks actually on the flank here. Now we'll see one player over on the windows. We do have the sniper out from Invincible, as I mentioned, but Hooks has lost the player. He'll take out the kill in the end, but that was good. That was a little bit of a risky one where he lost him right in front of himself there. Sparta last one up. Unfortunately, wasn't able to contest Sheems over in red. That's going to be the first round already done and dusted here to the team of Conquer, opening up, as you mentioned, with a nice opening play.
Yeah, quick play, and for the first time ever, they did exactly what I predicted. It was amazing. And Invincible doing exactly what you predicted with that scope, trying to get a couple of kills. He did pick up the first, but unfortunately the rest of his team dropped around him, and he didn't quite get that one. So we'll jump on board with him now because he's got the scope, and we'll see if he can get any picks straight off the start. And he's going straight up onto the containers. Is he going to get across here? He sees one. He misses that shot, shooting very, very late. Again, very, very late. So possibly a little bit of lag for him there because he doesn't usually miss shots by that much.
Let's see what Invincible, will he be able to do too much here? I just saw him go for a reload around 3 times there, so it was a bit hesitant on that one, but it's okay. You got Spartan over in top white, and this is what we normally see out of Power Gaming for these S&D rounds when they don't really want to make any mistakes. They play it a bit more passive. They don't want to push on up as aggressively. They've got a couple of scopes and a couple of Remingtons throughout the board, but Pixel will be the first one to pick off that kill, and he was going to take him out over on the white side. There is still that player there, and I believe that was Pixel, yeah, who's still on around that corner over near white. Now he's actually pushed on in a little bit as Pixar tries to search him quickly just around the bout. The bomb's still in the hands of Spartan here. They're pushing on up, but as you can see, there's only 25 seconds left, so it just makes the team of Conqueror's defensive ability just a little bit more easier.
Yeah, that's right, Pixar. He's trying to push up through the fire. He sees one there, and the bomb goes down on A-bomb. Only 10 seconds left. He'll go down as well. Invincible, he tries to slide in and get this plant, but they just close him down there from Red Herney, bro, with an easy kill 2-0 in favour of Conqueror. And they've started off well with the first 2 rounds. And as I said at the start of the match, the attacking rounds, that's what you want to win. If you can get one of those in early and get the early lead, then you go a long way to winning the map, especially when 2 of your players haven't died yet in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, I think that's always a great start, and they're both going 2-0 as well, so it's not like they've just been hiding in little corners right there for themselves. We're going to jump on board now with the player running on point here for the team of Conquer, and that does seem to be Sheems right here, as they're going to be going underground, so already mixing it up. Only a couple of rounds in, but their players do drop early, as there'll be one player down for either of these 2 teams. The plan might have just been spoiled here, as they do have a player, Power Gaming, rotating around to look over on the gate. Now you have Herney being very, very cautious here because he doesn't want to push on forward to his death. That being said, there's a player at the back of Logs just eyeing it down. Now you can't really see him from the position that he's in, but if he pokes over to the right, now with that smoke grenade, they know someone's coming, but they decided to go for the smarter option, rotate back and see what they'll be able to do on a different plan maybe to try and make something happen. The doors will close into the underground. There won't no one going over into that flank, and then they'll try possibly to go over to this A-bomb. Here you see them rotating over the tracks. There is going to be one from Power over onto that side. He's going to pick off that first kill, and Glazer will take down Pixel right here, as you're going to be seeing them maybe possibly looking over into green right here. Will he look at that? No, he will not. He'll get taken down. Hooks will actually take down that kill, so you're going to be seeing a 1v2 situation right now with 20 seconds left. The bomb picked up. Hooks sees one at the back there, and he'll try to get these shots in. He'll go on forward to contest it, but he won't be able to pick off that kill. That silencer, unfortunately, didn't do him justice, and Spartan picks off that kill to get their first round on the board.
Yeah, so defensive round 1 there by Power. They needed that round. They couldn't afford to go 3-0 down on Freight, and I did like that play by I believe it was Herney when he was underground. He knew that he couldn't really push that B-bomb because of the player that spotted them going underground, so he threw the smoke to get that bait, pull a couple of players across the B, and it almost paid off, but unfortunately not quite. We'll jump on board now with the team of Power, see what they're doing. It looks like they've just charged across, and Spartan trying to get a couple of shots on. He gets some tags, Sheems gets one, and Hernibra will pick up another. So now it's Pixar and Invincible in a 2v4 situation. Pixar goes down. Now it's all up to Invincible. He's been spotted as well because he's been tagged. And now it is 1v4. He gets outshot there by Herney. And 3-1 in favour of the team of Conquer. And they are looking extremely good to try and push this one to a map 3.
They really want to, and you can see there's a little bit more of a difference here in this S&D variant. They're playing with a lot more confidence, it seems, and it really is paying off for them. Now we'll jump on board with the attacking team. That is going to be Herney with the bomb once again. So he's their regular bomb carrier. You got Hooks running in behind him over into Bottles. Pixel going to be rocking with the Remington, Hybrid, and Sheems going to be going out through the container side. Now nades are going to be going out everywhere. Players are going to be watching out in a slightly little bit different position than they were for Power Gaming over on the other side. You got one actually pushed on up to the doorway of the red. One's going to be outside of those logs there. We'll jump aboard with the player that's already in red, and that is going to be Sheems, who's just looking everywhere. He's got players on his left and right, and one of them finally does spot him. Now Hooks is the last one up. He's got the silencer, so he's got a little bit of secrecy. He's ready to pick up 2 kills. He'll have 2 left to go. Let's see if he'll be... Bomb is down from 1v4 to 1v2. One's going to be in the top of files. He didn't spot him. I think he might have now. He's taken to full red. He's just trying to run for his life here. It's going to be a tricky one. Lachdog, can you do it?
He definitely can, but he's not in a great position. The bomb is down, obviously. He needs to pick up one of these kills pretty quickly, and he needs to look up towards red as he's trying to push across now. And he's going to go straight on for this bomb. Not sure if that's a good idea, because I'll spot him as soon as he goes for this plant. And he needed to do that earlier. He'll go down. Pixar will pick up the kill. And 3-2 in favour of the team of Conquer still, but Power, they are getting closer to getting this one back. Still, they need an attacking round because at the moment they've won 2 defensive rounds and there's been 5 rounds so far. If it keeps up like this, Conquer will just keep winning their defence, and that'll mean they really can't lose the map if they don't drop another defence.
Yeah, that's definitely quite accurate there, but we'll see what will be the case here for this next round. We've got 3 players from Power Gaming. Remember, they can still come back here, and they're going to be pushing over into this red side. Now, there's 2 players going to be watching that one, as you do have the shots out. Shots out coming out from Spartan as well, but he wasn't able to connect. Sheems with the double kill. Nicely done. Pixar Invincible. All that's left against 3 of the players from the team of Conquer now, with 3-2 being the scoreline. I mean, you mentioned about winning those defensive rounds back to back, but they got to, the team of Power, if they want to actually make it come back, they're going to take out both of these rounds. That's going to be the challenging part for them, because they always find themselves down in these situations and they can't really come back from it. I mean, look at that. It's now a 1v3 situation. Invincible needs to go huge for his team.
Yeah, he does. 1 and 4 at the moment, so he needs some more kills in general, and this is the time to do them. He's got 3 players to try and take out. And there's one just flanking around the back. He doesn't know that, but I believe the player had to open the door. Yes, he did, so Invincible know he's there. He's going to take some shots, get some tags. He gets some tags on himself as well, and the player's just going to back off. That just wastes more time for Invincible because the bomb is down on the wrong side of the map. He's got to go fetch that, try and get the plant. And I don't even think he has enough time to do that or just to get on the A-bomb, but they'll shut him down. Hooks picking up that kill, 4-2. And as I said, the team of Power, they can win all the defensive rounds, but they need an attacking round. Otherwise, they will not be able to take out this map.
We're going to be seeing this round in the kill cam. Hooks there on your screens for that one, as you are going to be seeing the score. As you mentioned, 4-2. So, I mean, it is looking definitely in favour of the Conquer team to take this one out. That being said, of course, the Power guys, Invincible on 1 and 5, isn't really helping his team's case. But if that is the case, then we'll be going to a blitz and it'll be on an even scoreline once again. What a way to open up round 1 of this competition. We have shots going out already as one of the players from Conquer does get taken down. That was Herney who did drop, as you have Hooks rotating around the corner to try and contest one. Now we'll be able to pick up that kill though on Spartan, bring it into a 3v3 situation. Players over near fire the bomb down, however. That's going to be the tricky one because it's not quite on the A-bomb. and it's not quite anywhere else. It's over in the middle side of those tracks. There's not really a lot of cover if a player is really looking from that angle where you can see the players from Power actually are. They can watch that bomb, but of course they don't know it is down quite yet. So if Sheems goes for it now, he will be able to pick it up with no one to contest him. Now there is going to be one in fire, so he has to be careful of that one. We'll actually see which player that one is. That is Glazer, and the door is closed, so we're going to be able to go for a little bit of a sneak poke there, and the players rotating over to this bomb site. A side happening. You see the warbangs trying to go through the wall, and they just weren't connecting.
Yeah, Shams, he's in a good spot there, and he's just played it smart because he knew the player would try and go for those wall banks, so he just avoided the walls. Another player goes down there. Invincible is struggling a bit this game so far, but picks up. And Glazer now, just Glazer on his own in a 1v3. He's got to get the defuse as well. He's got 27 seconds left to do so, and it just looks like they've got a good setup. He's taken out Pixel. He needs to poke around the left corner there on the A-bomb and pick up these kills. He can't wait for them to push him because they're not going to. They're too smart for that at the moment, and he just pokes around. He sees the head. He's just going to wait for the kill, and it's not going to happen because Shams comes out of red, picks him up. 5-2 is the score, and yet another attacking round goes in favour of the team of Conquer, and Power are really struggling here on this S&D.
They really are, but 5-2 to Conquer, and that really is an interesting predicament for them because they're up in this stage and they only need one more round to close things up, and it is going to be their defensive round, and we've seen them be very, very strong in those rounds as well, whereas Power, I mean, they don't really lose the series if they lose this map, but if they're not that great at Blitz team, this really could have been the decider for them because we have seen the team of Conquer play both very, very strongly on both these game types, on both the different types of game types so far. Hooks will take down Glazer though. It's only 2 players left. Make that only 1 player left, and that is going to be Spartan. The whole team of Power really just dropped like flies just then.
Yeah, Spartan, he's completely surrounded. They know he's underground. There's one player coming around behind him, one player about to contest him from the front as he will go down, and Herney picks up the kill, 6-2, and as we said, Power just not able to pick up kills at all. They just struggled to get their shots right and struggled to get the kills. And if you look at that, Sheemsy, 5 streak there, 7-2 with one player, along with Herney. Got the 7-5 with one player, 8-3 for Hooks and 6-3 for Pixel. So you're not going to lose too many games when you've got numbers like that for all players on the team. So next up a Blitz, and as you said, we've seen how they played well in the domination, but not so well on the search and destroy. They need to bring it back on the Blitz. Obviously, it is a respawn, so yeah, they did look good on the other respawn, the domination, but you got to say, so did Conquer. They played extremely well and only just lost by 2 points, and then absolutely smashed on the search and destroy. So they should have the momentum. So it'll be interesting to see who is able to pick up the final map and go into the next round.
Yeah, and I mean, with the scores now being 1-1, we got the final map coming up. It is going to be a Blitz on Warhawk. So that's the map for these guys to decide who moves on into round 2 and who gets knocked out in round number 1. Now, of course, swapping over hosts once again. Blitz on Warhawk. I mean, we had a very, very close first respawn match on the domination. Now, Blitz is a little bit different, but on respawns for respawns, we notice a lot of these teams manage to play in a similar way and have their strengths in a similar fashion as well. Now, I'm going to throw this one to you. Who do you think will possibly take out either A, the series, or just the momentum of the match?
Yeah, I think the momentum definitely all with the team of Conquer at the moment after a 6-2 victory. But as we said, Power, they're good at the respawn game types, and they have shown that they can definitely play Blitz well in the past. So I think this is going to be a very, very close Blitz, and no surprise when you have a look at the map we're on, Mike.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely is not as surprising, but I just wanted to point out all the games on this midweek currently are going underway. So, be sure to, if you have a special team you want to go ahead and root in, you want to find the bracket Be sure to either look in the description below. You can either see the pretty bracket image that is that should be currently there, or of course you can go ahead and put exclamation bracket, and that'll pop up the bracket for you all. But we are loading into Blitz on Warhawk, and who do you want to jump on board with first as we load into this game? I'll give you a little bit of time to think about it.
Well, it will be interesting. I think we might have a look at either Power Spartan or Power Invincible, because they struggled in the Search and Destroy, and they need to pick their game up a little bit, I reckon. They didn't play too well, and we'll see whether straight off the bat they come out in this Blitz and play a little bit better, get a few more kills early, and give their team a bit more of a chance. Because if they do what they did in the Search and just get shut down pretty much just consistently, then their team really doesn't have much chance to get this one. So we'll jump on board with Invincible when he finally spawns in.
I believe he actually isn't going to be spawning in. He's been lagging a little bit, so Stubbs is actually going to be playing for him. And I just received confirmation of that now. So, yep, he's going to be the one playing. Okay, we'll jump on board
with Spartan then.
Yeah, okay, Spartan it is. We'll see what he'll be able to do to the table. I'm actually going to overrule you here. I want to see what Stubbs can do as the replacement coming in for map 3.
Yeah, well, we'll have a look at him then. We'll see if he can do the job that they need him to do, as he does get stunned down this left side. A player can test him, he'll go down, and we'll jump back on board with Spartan as he's sitting back, and it looks like the team of Conquer are starting to close in on his position, but just the defense at the moment from all players of Power just sitting there in a bit of a panic knife from Spartan as he jumps out of the way of those bullets. And Myksta, he's 3-1, the rest of his team yet to get a kill so far as he tries to pick up a kill there. A lot of tags for Spartan as he's just going to back off and just wait for these players to push him. There's two, there's one either side, he'll go down, and now it's going to be up to, I believe that's going to be Glazer sitting on the defense as some players come around. Picks up one. Glazer, he's got to pick up the second one, but he can't, and the first cap goes through for Pixel. He's on a 4 streak, 3-1, 1 cap to his name after 1 minute of gameplay.
Yeah, he's definitely done a great job so far. He's trying to get a couple of shots in right now, as you do see him contesting 2 players. Now, he doesn't know that it's in fact 2 players to deal with, but he's going to back on out. He's going to go over to that side gate. Now, you do have to note that their players, there's going to be one from the opposing team actually pushing on up, and I believe that is Glazer. Now, he seems to be contesting one player here over into this cap zone. Now, that one player is going to be between him and getting the first cap for his team. We'll see if he'll be able to do it. Another one will spawn there as well. He's going to get maybe shot down the side, and the player hasn't spotted him, but he spotted him first. Okay, didn't seem to be the case because he did get taken down. Now you have Pixel pushing on down, low of ammo still. 5 bullets in his gun, and he'll try to contest that and fall once again. That's quite unfortunate, but Sheems rotating on down. He's got a couple to deal with. He'll take down one, but it doesn't actually seem like any of the players did rotate over. No, a little bit late, but there we go. There goes one. And Sheems now on a 5 streak. Can he get this cap?
Yeah, well, he's going 6-1 in terms of kills. Mac that 7-1 as he gets a long shot there on Pixie. He's going to push down here. There's a player there who'll get taken down by Spartan. And the player you wanted to jump on board with to see what he could do as the sub. Yet to get a kill. There we go. He gets his first on Herney. Nice turn as he sees the second one, but he goes down. And it looks like another cap will be run through for the team of Conquer as they go 3-1 up. And Pixel doing some good work, 6-2 with 2 caps for his team. Shems, he's trying to push in for another cap here. He's just waiting for any players to try and push him. As there is one there, he gets one. There's another one on that capture point he doesn't know about, but he goes through anyway. 9-2, 2 caps to Shems. 3 streak for him, and he is playing extremely well so far, so we'll stick on board with him. He's got the Remington out, and he looks like he's just going to go at the front of Gina's on the truck, trying to find a couple of kills down mid, and there are a couple actually trying to push up as he picks up the assist there on Stubbs. There's another one at top, and he knows that. He's just waiting for him to push it as well, but he might just make a push of his own. 5-1 in favour of the team of Conquer, and they are playing extremely well as Shems goes down. Now it's up to Pixel. He's the one pushed up, and there's one player between him and the capture point. He gets the kill, and that'll be the 6th capture of the game for Team Conquer.
Yeah, I actually was missing a beat. I was skipping a beat, sorry, that's correct term, with the players that you were following on board with. But we're getting back on sync now, and we're going to be on board with the guys from Conquer here. The current scoreline is 6-1, keep in mind, with 95 seconds remaining in the first half. We're going to be seeing the them collect a little bit of a lead here, and I think this was after the back of that S&D quite expected for if they could continue that momentum onwards, and they really haven't let anyone down here. As you see them still picking off kills from both these angles. She's with a double kill to take that one down, and you're going to be seeing off the spawn, try to push on forward. Will they be able to meet him? Time has actually paused to chuck a couple of nades, and he sees one, and he will get taken out. Unfortunately, that was the cause to his demise. But what can you do about that one as you have the nades going through? Kills happening. Pixel, unfortunately, getting taken down.
Yeah, try to get some shots in there. Herney trying to get some more. He will be able to pick up that kill, and his teammate goes through at the same time. But the Power team, they've scored yet again. 7-3 is the score, and a fair few captures going in this first half. A little bit higher scoring than we're used to seeing here on Warhawk, but not too bad at the moment, as we'll see what Hooksy can do, because he's going to try and push up here as he's going 8-8, but he's going to try and get another capture. There's a player right in front of him as Pixel goes down. Herney just sitting on defense, so we'll jump on board with Shems, who should be able to just rush in for a capture here if he can pick up one kill, as he's just waiting for the players to rush all four players on the opposite side of the map to him. There's no one between him and the capture point, but it doesn't look like he's going to try and get the cap in, as the team of Power, they're surrounding this capture point. They're going to try and get one last cap in here, as it is Spartan. He's going to try and push in, as it looks like he gets the kill, and Stubbs was able to get that capture. So 4-7, and they've brought it back nicely. It was 6-1 at one stage. They've got 3 caps to 1 since that stage in the last minute. And Power, they're right back into this one, and they've got a little bit of momentum after that little, I guess, couple of relays to get themselves back into this match, but they've still got 3 caps to make up on the team of Conquer.
That they do, and I mean, it is better than being 6-1 down, so I guess you got to look at that as an improvement. But starting off into this next half, they really got to pick up in terms of the kills department, Power, because you saw them lacking at one stage. You had Stubbs, I believe it was 1 and 8, or possibly not, but I want to say around that area, and it really wasn't good for his squad.
Yeah, he was struggling at the start, and 4 and 8 is the score as yet another cap goes through. And Stubbs, he's now on a 5 streak, so he must have at least been on 1 and 8, 1 and 9 sort of area, as he goes down there 5 and 10, and now it is Spartan. He was last alive for a second there as he's cooking a nade, and he kills himself.
Does seem like he possibly might have been timing out in that process, I'd like to say. That's the only reason I'd think for someone
he's back
to be holding that grenade, or maybe had a little bit of a spike controller DC. Well, there's a list of possibilities, who knows, but luckily that he is back. Could have just been an embarrassing death, maybe wanted to change classes. Who knows? In the world of Call of Duty, what people would want to do for those sorts of things. We're going to jump on board with Pixar right here. He's going to be pushing on down. 4 minutes still to go in this overall game. And of course, the game to determine who progresses on and who gets knocked out. You're going to be having just take a couple bullets to the head, it seems, and still manage to live to tell the tale. Now, 2 players to contest him. One, but he can't get the second one there. As you see the scoreline increase 10-6, 3.5 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, I'll jump on board with Stubbs now. He's going to try and push through mid here, as he will pick up one there on hooks. Just slowly poking, but it doesn't look like anyone's going to be there between him and the capture point. He's going to slide through, and that's a good cap for the team of Power, 10-7. Still 3 caps the difference, though. They haven't really caught up since half-time, but they've kept in contention, and they need to start getting a few more caps. But it looks like there's a player here from the team of Conco who's able to go through for a cap. 11-7 is the score. Picks up a kill there on Shams, and now he's going to push up this left side through post. There's a couple going to contest him. I think they've seen him. I'm not sure if he saw them. He's going to get shot in the back here. No, he gets the knife, and now he can push through. There's only one player between him and the capture point. Is he going to get through? He tries to go for the second knife. Can't quite get it as he goes down. Pixel trying to get some shots on. He turns around, gets the kill. So big kill there from Pixel. He's going to try and keep pushing and put his team even further in the lead as he picks up yet another kill there on Pixel. Shoots again into that connections, but he's not going to go and chase that kill because he's going to keep going, trying to get this cap as he picks up Spartan, but wasn't able to go through for the kill as Stubbs did shut him down. Shams picks up that kill, but the team of Power, they've been able to spawn right on their capture point and defend that one out nicely, but a cap goes through anyway. 12-7. 5 caps the difference with 2 minutes and 10 left to go.
Yeah, you're going to be seeing with Myksta pushing on over into the side of connections here. They'll push on to see one actually shooting over into the side. They're actually the players that have turned quick enough to pick off that kill. And it does seem like one of the players from Conker just there was able to run on in and get that cap in. Now you got Hooks on a 4th streak right here. So swap on board with him. He's going to be seeing one at American right here, I do believe. There you go. He's actually going to turn away and try and contest this player. Now he's poking in and out of American right here as he tries to just take him out. But unfortunately he does get taken down. The side of Sheeps will drop as well. Only the last one up for the moment. He's in medic as he takes down 1 kill. Second one to deal with, he will fall. So right here, 13-8 with 5 caps the difference, 40 seconds worth of consecutive cap time and 90 seconds to do so. It is possible, but the chances are looking slim for Power right now.
Yeah, it is, and a big difference here. Glazer, he's going to try and push in and get a cap and start the ball rolling, but he will get taken down. Stubbs going through mid. Myksta also in mid, and Spartan right back at the bakery truck. So really not in a position to get a cap at the moment as Stubbs goes down. Myksta, he's trying to push down this left side past post. There's one player between him and the capture point, and he gets the kill. There's another one just to his right. Now is he going to poke him? And I think he hasn't so far. He sees him, gets the kill anyway, and was able to slide through for the cap. So 5 caps the difference now still as timer ticks down. 1 second left to go for him to get a relay, and it's not going to be enough. So it will be the team of Conker going through 14-10 with that amount of time left. Not enough time for the team of Power to get back into this one, but they fought hard right to the end. Myksta 20-26. He did get quite a lot of kills, but his teammates just really not getting, not supporting him enough, especially their Spartan 11-17. He didn't get a cap at all, and he really struggled. He struggled in the search and destroy as well. So not a great game from him, and unfortunately his team just not able to pick up the slack. And 1 second, there we go, the final score 14-10 in favour of the team of Conker, and they're going to go through to the next round of the midweek after they were 1-0 down, taking 2 maps in a row, and they played it nicely, 2-1 overall map score.
Yeah, it's definitely a great ending, really, for them being down in terms of those maps and then coming back to really take things out. It's really the comeback story in a best-of-3 situation. They'll go on into the next round of the competition. I'm just checking who they're actually going to be playing up next and finding their games. They'll be taking on Naga in the next stage of this competition. So you want to stay tuned. Not exactly sure which match we'll do next, but rest assured it will be a good one here in the ASTRO circuit, Season 6 midweek number 2. Don't go anywhere because more matches coming on up. That was only round 1. We've got up until round 5 to go ahead and stream. That's the whole competition. We'll be streaming here all night. Remember, of course, to stay tuned to this channel and our Twitter at CGXboxAU for updates, results, and just coverage in general. But we'll take a short break until our next match. Don't go anywhere. This is the ASTRO Circuit Season 6 Midweek number 2, brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by ASTRO.